How you doing, everyone? Benji here. I want to talk to you guys about a really important topic around the area of sexual integrity, masturbation, porn. We get this question a lot, right? Because every mainstream media out there, every outlet source is going to tell you masturbation, it's fine, it's healthy, and it's part of being human. It's something we've been doing since the beginning of time. And anytime that we post videos about the negative effects of masturbation and porn, or more importantly, compulsive use of masturbation and porn, people usually backfire and ask questions like, is it really that bad? Is it really that difficult? And for people that have really seen the negative effects in your own life of keeping masturbation, it's pretty obvious. But for a lot of people, there's a clear distinction in this argument. It's a very opposing argument between two sides that are saying very polar opposite things, right? So this video, I really want to dive into this and actually debunk this and talk about why is it that this is a commonly held belief in the world, in mainstream media, that masturbation is healthy, and I'm going to talk about that a bit as well. I'm going to be talking about some sources, some statistics, and some facts. If you want to check out those sources, I'll put them down in the description below. Basically, the reason that across the board, if you Google search anything to do with is masturbation okay, is nofap even healthy, what are the benefits of it? All of the main sources that you're going to get from any Google search or YouTube search are going to say the same thing. And overall, what they say is basically WebMD, Healthline, Medical News Today, they all say the same thing. And that is that they state that there have been studies that masturbation can be helpful. And they list a few potential benefits of masturbation and how it can relieve stress and it can reduce the risk of prostate cancer and all this stuff, right? Okay, put a bookmark in that for just a second. The fundamental flaw in all of these main sources that most people are seeing when they search anything to do with the benefits of masturbation, the fundamental flaw of all these sources is that they are disregarding the fact that developing a compulsive use of masturbation, especially in association with porn, is extremely dangerous, and the potential harm and risk of developing a compulsive behavior and habit far outweighs the potential possible benefits of masturbation and porn. The reality is, and the other thing that they're fundamentally disregarding in these main sources, is that the vast majority of people that are masturbating are watching porn. They're not considering that fact as well. In fact, 75% of people that masturbate also watch porn, according to one source, right? So if most people are escalating in their masturbation habit while watching porn, while watching something that has already been proven over and over again to be destructive to your brain, we're not considering the fact that the risks of masturbating in porn and developing compulsive behavior far outweigh any potential benefits that might be associated. And also, the important thing to keep in mind is that there is a $100 billion porn industry that is heavily incentivized to not look too deep into these studies and to keep people masturbating and consuming porn. And also keep in mind that the vast majority of people on planet Earth are watching porn and masturbating, right? One source in particular, 98% of men have watched porn in the last 6 months, and 73% of women have watched porn in the last 6 months. With that said, the people that are writing these articles, the people that are doing these studies even, are heavily incentivized to keep the habit with them and not to look too deeply into it. So the bottom line is, yes, there may be some potential benefits of masturbation, maybe. And also there are some severe possible negative effects and behavioral addictions that can be developed when you masturbate, especially when it's associated so strongly with a sexual imprint of pornography on your brain. Guys, the nature of pornography is that it's designed to be addictive. It's designed to keep you coming. So that means, by definition, your habit and your addiction is escalating over time, and these studies are not considering the fact that people that are consuming porn and masturbating right now over time will develop a more and more severe addiction as they go on. And the current trend and the trajectory of the content that we're consuming online through social media, TikTok, Instagram, all of that, is that it's becoming more and more sexual in nature, and our brains are being desensitized to sexuality over time, and it becomes to a point where pornography, masturbation is really an unavoidable fact of life. And so what we can summarize is that most people are masturbating, Most people are watching porn while they're masturbating. Most people are escalating in their addiction. And the very definition that these mainstream sources like Healthline and WebMD say, the definition that they give for compulsive behavior is to the point where someone doesn't have control over their habit, but rather it's controlling them. You're losing time, you're losing energy, you're losing focus. All of that. By those definitions, guys, the most of the people that are watching porn and masturbating are developing a compulsive behavior, and they even disclaim very strongly in their articles that if you develop a compulsive behavior, you should seek medical professional opinion and help, right? So by those definitions that they're giving themselves, everybody has an addiction and everybody should seek help. Guys, that's why we're here. That's why we're doing our programs and our groups just for you guys at High Noon. If you want to check out one of our programs, check out the links down below in the description. If you have already decided that you want to keep masturbation and porn with you in your life, then good for you, good luck. But if you're of the very small percentage of people that want to stand up, do something different with your life, and take control of your habit, and as opposed to letting it control you, then I want you to stick around, subscribe to this channel, check out our program down below. We have a free 15-day challenge to quit porn for you guys. We love you all. I love you. Take care.